It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Osgood.
In his prime, Iron Mike was as formidable a boxer as ever entered the ring. Mike Tyson used to make headlines outside the ring as well. But now he's retired, and he says far more laid back than he was in his bad old days. Bill Whitaker has our Sunday profile.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
If you were around in the 1980s and 90s, you surely know Mike Tyson.
This is my calling for God. This is what I do.
A braggart, a brawler, he was the youngest undisputed heavyweight champ ever. Iron Mike, the self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet, was one of the richest, most recognizable athletes in the world.
Because I'm the best in the world, even though a lot of you don't like to hear it. It's fact, I'm the best, you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth.
His successes in the ring matched only by his excesses outside it.
You know, I didn't hurt anyone or do anything to anyone. You know, I love women, you know what I mean? My mother's a woman.
The women, the drugs, the crimes, the controversy.
Check this guy out.
But that was then. This is now. At 44, he's shed 150 pounds and a lot of old baggage.
Check these guys out. These are cool guys.
He turned away from his outsized lusts and lifestyle, traded them in for the sun-drenched suburbs of Las Vegas, and endless time with his oldest friends, his pigeons.
These are all the birds that I bred. These are my babies.
It's a passion he shared with the audience of Animal Planet in a recent series, Taking on Tyson.
Those two are related. That's father and son, too. But these birds over here, I had since I was 14 years old.
Woo! The bad man, now dedicated bird man, and full-time dad. He shares this suburban house with his third wife, Kiki, an infant son, Morocco, napping upstairs, and 2-year-old Milan.
Oh, I love you. That's Bill. Say hi, Bill. Say hi, Bill.
Hi.
He's father of 8, but never spent much quality time with the older ones.
Never been hands-on consistently like this. You know, I know I should be shot in the head because I never done experience that, because that's what I was. I was so in love with myself that I had no competitors.
Where did that Mike Tyson go? Where did this Mike Tyson come from?
He's just, I don't know, he's not as exciting as the old guy, but he's pretty, you know, he's gonna get the job done now.
The job now? Well, he's fighting to change his life. In some ways, he's been doing that his whole life. Abandoned by his father as an infant, raised by his mother, he grew up poor on the meanest of Brooklyn streets. His first fight was over one of his birds.
I said, give me my bird back, give me my bird. He said, you want it? And he cracked it and he put the blood all over my face. Honey, you can have it, do the blood. For some reason, I started fighting right here. I started fighting, the first fight I ever had in my life, I started fighting right here.
As a young man, his pigeons meant the world to him.
You know, they're like my brothers and sisters, my friends, because I don't have to worry about them asking me for any money or trying to get over me or do anything or trying to hurt me for any reason.
Still, he seemed headed for a life of crime. Until legendary trainer and manager Cus D'Amato threw him a lifeline. Boxing. He was good at it, tough and disciplined.
You liked it?
I thought it was cool because Cus and them kept saying nice things about me every time I did it, and I liked hearing the nice things. I was born in hell, and every time I do well, it's one step out of hell. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
It took you places.
I've never dreamt I've seen before, yeah.
Took you quite high.
Brought me quite low, too. But, you know, in order to fail greatly, you have to attempt to succeed greatly. The two come together.
Scores with the uppercut, lands her big right hand.
When he was at the top of his game, electrifying and terrifying,
Down with the right hand, the left hand. He's gonna hang on, or they'll stop the fight.
he was at the top of the world,
The uppercut.
vanquishing contenders,
Please welcome
flouting convention, living the high life on his terms,
Mike Tyson.
earning by some estimates as much as $400 million, more than enough to feed all his appetites.
It was fun being that guy, you know what I mean? It was fun being in trouble, just doing what I want to do. You know, people are addicted to chaos sometimes. Maybe that was me, I guess. I don't know.
Addicted to chaos?
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know, I kept getting in trouble, didn't stop.
Trouble with women. His first marriage dissolved amid charges of spouse abuse.
There's a time when he cannot control his temper.
He was convicted and served time for rape.
Round two, very bad for Tyson with that bad cut.
And he perpetrated one of the most infamous acts in modern sports history. In a 1997 comeback match,
See, look at him. You can see it. You can see it.
he bit Evander Holyfield's ears, tore off a piece of one. Tyson really never came back from that.
I'm sorry that I bit him because I started really liking him again. He's a good guy, you know what I mean? So I was just pissed off and I bit him. Undisciplined. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
Jackie, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that.
I can't handle being that guy. You know, that guy's a creation. I ain't Mike, the baddest man on the planet. There's nobody like that. People like that don't exist, man. I just had the audacity and the idiocy to say it.
What do you think of that Mike Tyson when you look back on him?
I don't know. You know, he's kind of scary. You know, I wouldn't want to be that guy anymore. You know what I mean? And I get it now. I didn't get it before. That's a very scary guy. If this guy right here, was next to that guy, I would be uncomfortable.
And he's having difficulty getting up.
His career on the mat, he filed for bankruptcy in 2003, soon retired from boxing.
It's over now. It's over. Mike Tyson quits on his stool. He's not coming out.
He says it's the best thing he ever did.
That life is gone. The entourage is gone. The riches gone. The outrageous celebrity gone.
Well, that's good. I have my wife and my kids, or my kids. I had all the pleasures you can ever give me, and it still doesn't match up to my ankle compared to my wife and my children that now like me and respect me, my older kids, a little bit at least, you know? So it can't even compare to that. It can't, not even a little bit.
Mike, one more straight ahead, please. One more straight ahead.
Staying on the straight and narrow has had its ups and downs. He's had recent brushes with the law, a cocaine conviction in 2007, arrested for scuffling with a photographer in 2009. But he's been to rehab and is now 2.5 years sober. He knows skeptics will think this new Mike Tyson is just another act. He wonders if he's fooling himself. From his suburban enclave, he can see Las Vegas shimmering in the distance, where he once was up in lights. Resisting the pull of the past is the hardest fight of his life.
Together, you're the problem. When you're not together, you're a problem. My life is a struggle. I thought you knew that when you came here. This is not easy. In order for me to make this work, I have to kill my ego. I can't have an ego in order to allow this to work.
He struggled to hold on when his 4-year-old daughter from a previous relationship died in a freak accident 2 years ago.
Did that change you?
You know, I like to use that for the excuse. You know, my daughter died. You know, it sounds great for television, too. My daughter died, and I changed my life around. I'm not the scumbag no more. I like to believe that was the reason why I changed. And I also like to believe that I'm just tired, and I'm stupid, foolish, old man, and I need to get my life together.
He calls himself a work in progress, while he hasn't given up all the vestiges of the past.
You like the tattoo?
Yes, Bill.
Even today, I mean,
I love this tattoo, Bill. I love it, Bill. This tattoo looks like it's gonna kick your ass, Bill, doesn't it?
He reads a lot.
From Pericles to Plato, Machiavelli, got Mark Twain.
Quiet.
And he's discovered his funny side. He had audiences laughing in the hit movie The Hangover.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Of course, my guy.
He returns in The Hangover Part 2 this weekend. He says it helps pay the bills.
Did you know that you could be funny?
No, I know I'm a clown, I know I'm a joke. You know, you can look at my career. But yeah, I'm funny. I'm really funny.
If his career's a joke, it doesn't make him laugh.
Look at this stuff. This is history here. You're history.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy and do nice things, and that makes you happy. This is nothing. This is just nothing, man. Hey, Milan. I love you.
Keeping his family together, keeping his life together, well, they don't give belts for that. But succeed in this arena, and he might truly be a champion.
Keep eye on him. This is pretty interesting. I like this life right now.
Come here. Come here, Bill.
When in your life has been the best time?
Now. Now. Right now supersedes all those championship belts. All that money, all that liquor, all that dope. Right now.